Welcome back to We Care a Lot. I'm half the pod, Sam.
I'm the other half, Mel.
Hey guys. I just had to check my audio because I was solo.
Is mine low?
Podcasting. No. And I'm like, I feel like I played around with my audio too much. Probably for the best. I'm allowed.
It was probably better.
Bitch. Haha. Today, our topic is gut feelings in relationships. And this was brought on because it's trending on TikTok. Mel looked at topics happening right now, and this just called our name. Because always,
yeah,
relationships, duh. But other than that, we just went on a whole what's happened in the past 2 weeks of our lives, and I don't know what we want to update the podcast on. How was your day? Let's just give the people a little taste. How was your day?
My day was okay, kind of hectic. I did have a late start to the morning, which was really nice because I tend to have to wake up and then immediately work. Today I was like, oh, I'm just gonna take my time, whatever. I woke up and I didn't have to go to work till 10, so that was nice. And then just worked on getting a house ready for real estate all day, and that was fun. And then I got home quickly, packed my things, and drove over here for an hour.
Here we are. The traffic.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I didn't have a super late start, but I did have my recurring nightmare last night.
No.
It's a different one now. It's scarier.
What's your new one?
It's honestly really terrifying. I need to close my eyes because I pinpointed who the man was.
Stop it.
Yeah, there's a creepy rapist man.
In your dream?
In my dream. And I get trapped in his house all the time. That's the recurring nightmare. Don't ask me to go therapy on it because I have no fucking idea what it all means. But it also feels safe in a way.
You're like, I've been here before.
Exactly. There's this comfort. I think I've hit a point in the nightmare that I'm aware that this is a nightmare. Maybe? Or something. Because I feel like, I know what you're trying to do. That's how the dream feels.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I had that and I woke up sweating.
That's the worst. When you get the night sweats for it.
And it's hot these days. Now I have to actually sleep with my window open. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about the heat anymore. But anyways, so I had kind of bad sleep. And then I also had a dream about an ex. What is my brain going through tonight?
Oh my god, I have tea actually. I didn't tell you this
tea?
tea. I had an ex reach out to me.
Shut up.
Literally yesterday.
Which
would not stop.
Give us an identifier. Do you remember the cheating story identifiers?
It's the first one.
What was his identifier?
It's I wasn't sure, but I still broke up with him.
Okay, so you're not that it wasn't that heartbreaking.
That was so bad
of an ex.
Right now. Yeah, he's probably is watching me because I'm kind of scared. He literally texted saying, "Hello, it's blank. How's your day?" And I was like, "Who is this?
Random." Wait,
and then
he
they
said who he was.
But I don't it's a name. I'm for sure I know.
It's
but I don't know you
You're
anymore.
But
how do you have my number?
Initial.
But also, how do you have my number? What the fuck?
Your number's not even the same. Well, it must be.
But I don't know.
Okay. Anyways.
So then I was like, "Who is this?" And they say their name again, and then they send me a fucking song.
Hello.
Fits in the Tantrums, Out of My League.
Please stop.
A music video, first of all. And then they go, "How's your day?" And I said, "Where do I know you from?" Because it's no context.
I'm sorry. Wait, they just said their name, no last initial. That's why you're still confused.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they go, "High school, LOL."
Now you're scared.
And then they send me another video, which I didn't open any of these links
because I'm serial
this is
killer.
Scary.
What the fuck?
And then they say that the video is falling into a black hole. And then they say again, "How's your day?"
Okay.
And I don't respond. And
what time of day is this?
It started at 5:07 p.m.
Okay.
And then
some evening drinking, maybe.
So 5:47 they said again, "How's your day?" And I didn't respond. And then they go, "Hello?" ?
As if you owe them anything.
Literally. And then they send me another video. And it's Tesla's 369 and Vortex Math. Is this really the key to the universe?
We haven't spoken.
Are you good?
I thought this was gonna be a completely different story.
No, it's weird is what it is. And if you're watching this, I am not
Please?
fucking interested. Like, please leave me alone. I have not spoken to you in years. I don't really want to talk to you. No, like, hard feelings. I just, like, don't want to be your friends. The gut feelings aren't good. Like, I don't know what else to say.
That's really weird. Why? I just don't, like, there's not even a purpose. Like, they're just, maybe they were really
maybe they're high or something.
Yeah.
But isn't that, like, actually kind of terrifying? Like, and then I was like, Logan, if they respond again...
I mean, you just block them, you know? That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Quick little see you later, buddy.
But yeah, that
I don't think he's invested enough to be watching the podcast.
You don't think so? Because it kind of freaked me out.
I think he's freaky, but in a different way.
Well, okay, prior to this, like, maybe 2 years ago or a year ago, I can't even remember when. Maybe we were living in Koreatown. I don't remember what apartment I was living in. Not that he, like, showed up. That would have been scary.
Yeah, I'm like, well, maybe we should be worried.
But he... like followed me on Instagram and I was like, okay, whatever, I'm gonna like let him follow me. And I think I followed him back because I was like, whatever, I'm gonna see you eventually, like at our high school reunion or whatever.
Right. Oh, great.
Right,
You
right.
will see him next year.
Mhm.
Hey, just kidding, you're super chill.
I was like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But like, I was like, you're probably just gonna like sit in the background, like just, you know, I used to know her, yeah, whatever, right?
That's
like
how you
one
should.
does, like one does.
Yes, like one.
No, they
Acquaintances.
responded over and over again to my stories with like fire emojis, hearts, like a bunch of stuff, and I was like,
you don't even post that many
hey.
stories,
No.
so.
And I was like, hey, I'm really like, I don't know what they said, but then I was like, I'm really not interested. Like, I'm clearly in a relationship. Can you please like not or something?
No, you just not blocking him.
Well, then he said something else, and then I was like, all right, you're getting blocked.
Yeah,
and then
like
I blocked him. And then you're blocked, and then you decide to text my phone number.
2 years later, he's like,
you know what's crazy?
Uh.
Is that before that happened, Logan and I were talking about how, because we had just finished watching like Baby Reindeer like 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and I was like thinking, we were talking about like stalkers, and I was like, in my head I was like, how crazy would it be like to have a stalker?
No, don't.
And
do
I put
that.
myself in that position, and then this motherfucker texted me, and I was like, I'm scared.
Well, yeah, I see the correlation now.
It freaked me
of
out.
Why it's freaky.
It freaked me out. Not to call you a
it's just-
stalker if you're listening again, but maybe a little.
It is just a little weird. It's online. Persistence.
I just feel like also the way that the communication
Hello?
is, it feels very like entitled to my
Time.
response in time, and just like,
Yeah.
I don't owe you shit. Anyway,
That is really weird.
so that's an update.
So if you're listening, moving forward, maybe just think before you text people. Have like a thoughtful reason
Little
why
reason.
you're messaging them,
Yeah.
especially if they blocked you on Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe just don't reach out.
Just don't reach
Anyways,
out.
that's a crazy update. Okay.
So the gut feeling there is not good.
Right, gut
And I might
feeling
have to see
bad.
them for, you know.
If they show up, it'll just be clicky again like
Oh,
high school, and they won't try and penetrate the group.
If they do, I will probably try to embarrass you. I'm not even kidding.
Probably have to have security at these things, huh? Something to think about.
Something to think about. Something to plan to pay for. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, mine was just a lovely little dream. And I don't know why. It might have been that I saw that they saw my story. And I was like, I see you seeing.
Which one?
Not really an ex.
Oh.
If that gives you enough context without giving anything away. No. What?
Who?
No.
Who's it? Oh. Why did that not come to my head?
I don't know. And I don't know why he came to your head. That's
don't know
really
either.
weird.
I don't know either.
He did see my story recently, and he did post that person that you said prior to that. Remember how I thought he had like blocked me? It was like this whole thing.
Because he...
Right.
Right.
I saw his story.
No
and it was-
context.
and he was at the gym, and he let me see that story.
Oh.
I was like, oh, so I get to see the gym selfies.
You get to... Yeah.
I'm like, where's your girlfriend at?
He's putting the bait out, you know what I mean? And you're not catching it.
No, I'm not, Samantha. I was gonna say, I should just respond and be like, you look fucking small.
No, maybe you should.
No, but I shouldn't, because he likes that. I've known this man too long.
He likes it demeaning.
He likes to be like, you know,
Okay,
no.
whatever.
We're not doing that. Anyways, bad dreams. So my day, I slept in a little bit till like 9, I think. Okay, it's kind of a lot. I slept in. And then I worked out right away, which I've stopped doing because I'm lazy and I just like get anxious and I want to do work stuff. So I work out at night usually now. But anyways, I worked out early in the day and that was nice. Did some work and then I went to the grocery store. I went to 3 fucking stores.
That's the worst when you can't get everything at one place.
And it was Target, Vons, Trader Joe's. They all have their place.
They all have their needs, yeah.
They really do. I needed replacement brush heads at Target. It's Target brand. What can I have to get them there. Vons, all of the vegetables. Because sometimes Trader Joe's doesn't have
I agree.
the selection.
Sometimes I'm just like,
right.
It is
I'm just going to get what I can get. And then Trader Joe's, I needed the salmon rub spice. We ran out of it.
That is so funny.
And then I got frozen stuff because I'm at Trader Joe's, so I might as well make a trip out of it.
Get your shit in.
Yeah. And then also the slick back ponytail is actually my personal hell. And I understand why I don't like them anymore. I mean, like, it's fine. This is probably the best slick back I've ever done, and it's not even anything
It looks
special.
great. I thought you meant because it's, like, tight. I'm like, my hairline feels like it's receding at the moment. Like,
No, see, I don't do it too tight because I feel like then I really look ugly. But
I like the...
I
like the fake tape. You know what I mean?
I look stupid.
No, you look great. I feel like everyone looks snatched
No,
when that happens.
Push too hard. But so I did it properly by taking out the front pieces, brushing. My hair was so greasy, it was perfectly fine. I didn't need to slick it, but then I did need to slick it because then it gave me issues. It's just a fucking headache. I mean, physically, sure, yeah, but just getting it and then the arms, I'm like,
yeah, it's a lot of effort.
And you know what? I've seen people putting the bands on to do their hair now. Weights, arm weights. I know.
Why? Y'all are psycho. Why are you doing that?
And I was like, I'm already sweating with the Dyson Airwrap.
I'm good.
Doing after a shower. Like, I'm sweat and I got arm weight.
Too much.
But low-key,
kind of.
I kind of want to try it.
I have
Mine are 2 pounds.
Bands now.
Oh, when'd you get those?
My boss gave them to me.
Like, as
not the new one, the old boss.
Oh.
She's
Hand me down.
Long story short,
not annoying, but
she's like besties with the founder.
Well, hook me up. Get me the ring. Get me the... What else you got?
What else you got in your car?
Help me with those
The
twists.
other day, I literally saw, like, in her... Because I went to her house, and we were, like, taking things out of her garage, and I saw, like, 3, like, packs of the bands in there, and I was like... Y'all, you don't want those, or...
Yeah, so what are those?
I was like, Logan needs a pair. In my head. I didn't say anything.
So she needs her own pair, actually. We work out together.
She's actually on the Shark Tank episode where they, like...
She's the presenter?
No, but she's, like, one of the background dancers. It's so cute.
Got it.
Anyway.
Wow.
So, yeah, you...
Got feelings. Not doing my hair like this anymore. I'm just kidding. I probably will, because it's great for greasy hair days. I just don't love doing it.
It's the effort's too much sometimes. I agree.
And it's supposed to be like, oh my god, it's just
minimal.
so easy.
It's just so easy.
No, it's not. And I don't have the right tools or the right products.
Have you seen that video of that girl crying and her boyfriend's like laughing at her while she's doing her ponytail?
It's giving the little girl that's brushing her hair.
Yeah.
And it's like,
no,
that's
actually.
me.
And she's like, why are you laughing at me? And he's like, because you're stressed out. Just put it down. She's like, I almost had it. It's just so funny.
It's so real. I literally said out loud, I'm just trying to have a good day.
I don't need this.
And then I did it and I was like, you are having a good day. You are having a good day. It's a good day. It's ridiculous anyways.
Yeah. All right. Well, to get into the topic, I guess I can specifically in a relationship, I feel like it goes back to the conversation. I mean, for me, this is where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. Like, back to the conversation of, like, you knew it was over, but you, like, still stayed. You, like, that gut feeling was there, you know?
Yeah, that's the initial thought for this topic, for sure. Like, you already knew, but you didn't want to accept it yet.
You know when you know.
Yeah, you know when you know in the other way, too. Like, you know it's over.
Yeah.
I mean... I think about, like, the flip side of it. Like, remember when I was going through, like, the first scandal of my boyfriend cheating on me or whatever, and we weren't sure.
Yes, we weren't sure, even though we were kind of sure.
We were pretty sure, but anyways. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And I don't think I had a gut feeling, and that was pissing me off.
Like, that's terrifying.
Right? Because, like, if I have no... I mean, the gut feeling, I guess, was stay.
Yeah.
Why was that the gut feeling?
Maybe maybe that's like universal. Like you just were like,
You gotta get fucked over
I
one more
gotta-
time to
I gotta
really weed
learn
them out.
something here.
Yeah, I really had to learn something. We all did.
Yeah.
But anyways.
I gotta say, with my little stalker, I didn't have that feeling either.
That it was
and
bad.
No.
Oh, wait. What are you talking about? When you were dating him?
Yeah, that like I thought he was cheating on me, but I was like, I'm not sure. And I didn't, like, the gut feeling wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I didn't like him anymore, and that gut feeling was there.
Right.
And I was like, this is my out. You're not sure.
You told him, I think you're cheating on me, though?
Well, I found, like, okay, it was high school. But I found, like, him talking to girls on Snapchat that I had no idea who they were.
So he was
like,
cheating.
He was like, this is my friend from middle school. You can ask anybody. Like, and I was like,
not
okay,
that
whatever.
voice. He literally sounded like a little teenage boy.
Ooh.
You can ask anybody.
Triggering some thoughts.
Yeah, triggering a little.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Yeah.
It's just interesting, like, that it's there sometimes and sometimes it's not.
But is the gut always right?
Yes, because at the same time,
Even if you're wrong, you needed to leave.
Yeah, so that
Got
gut
it.
feeling was there.
Okay.
But then, like, talk about the gut feeling of when I was dating my last boyfriend, that I just had the gut feeling to check his phone that day.
The gut feeling to check the phone.
He took a shower, he left it charging on my nightstand. I was like,
It eats you alive.
we're gonna check it. Something's wrong here. Like, my stomach was just like,
I mean, if you have the gut feeling to look, something's already awry.
Something's awry.
Whether it's that they're doing something or
thing
that
is,
your
like,
relationship is wacky.
I don't think, like, I thought anything was wrong, though. Like, otherwise? Well, I mean, there's clearly a lot of other things that were wrong. But, like, more so in that
like...
moment, I wasn't, like, thinking he's cheating on me. You know what I mean?
So then why'd you check the phone?
I don't know. The gut feeling was there.
So you checked thinking he was cheating in general, but you weren't like,
I don't even remember
think
thinking, like, he's cheating on me, and that's why I'm going to check.
He's hiding something. It's just what
It's
you
more
thought.
so, like, maybe he's hiding something. Something's wrong here. This is the answer.
Yeah, something's wrong here, and looking in his... That's also part of it, I think. Like,
I don't condone that, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And,
To
like,
save your
it gives you
ass.
the answer.
Correct.
Even if you find nothing, there's a lot to reflect on there. Like, why do you want a reason to break up with this person?
Yeah. Period. The gut feeling's
Honestly,
there.
Okay, but then anxiety comes onto the table. And I think anxiety and gut feelings get messy, personally.
I don't know if it's, like, because I've been so far onto the other side of things now that, like, I can distinguish the two very easily.
Even in a healthy relationship,
Correct. Where, like,
right.
I don't think I can ever, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think before, I don't know, like, I can't remember if this is how it actually was, but, like, I feel like I never felt like anxiety felt the same way as, like, my gut feeling. Like, I just, when I knew something was wrong, I'm like, I'm not like, oh my God, maybe it's my anxiety. Like, maybe I'm just being crazy. Like, I wouldn't say that to myself. It was like, I'm fucking right. Like, something's wrong. You know what I mean?
So you didn't decipher the two.
Like, I don't know that I ever battled the feeling, the both of them necessarily. And I'm telling you, maybe that's because I can't, like, remember and feel the way that I did at that time.
Yeah.
But I can see how that's very difficult.
Mm-hmm.
I can put it in, like, more life terms where, like, my anxiety, and I can't tell, like, the gut feeling is my gut feeling or anxiety.
Yeah, not relationships.
But not relationships.
Yeah, I think if I think back to, like, those feelings,
yeah,
I feel like it was anxious because of the gut feeling.
Right.
Of, like, I need to leave this person, and now I'm anxious because I need to figure out why I feel that way. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm very much, like, I need to know the answers.
Yeah.
So I'm always trying to deduce, like, what it is that I don't like, and then the overthinking, and that makes me anxious. But also sometimes it is just anxiety, like, we've been cheated on, so, like, triggers
the brain goes there
pronounce
already.
Themselves, and it's like they didn't text back, or I don't know, whatever it is, and it's like, am I just being anxious because of something, or do I have a gut feeling? I haven't felt that in a really long time because I haven't been in a relationship.
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, but I think if you trust that person, you're like, this is anxiety, not a gut feeling.
Yeah.
But then you can make anything a gut feeling. You can be like, no, this is a gut feeling. Something's up.
That's also true. And I guess, like, that's what I'm not understanding, because I feel like maybe it's just because I'm like naive or something, but like
Or something.
I just feel like even though like I got cheated on in every relationship, you know, like I never
hate this for us. We said we were gonna stop talking about it.
Okay, whatever.
It's not
I'm
not
back.
possible. It's not possible.
I feel like I never went into the next relationship being like, I'm so scared. Like, that is my trigger point. Like, being cheated on is my trigger point. I see why
you feel like maybe you're naive for that. I don't think you're naive for that.
I just kind of, like, let them present themselves as they are. But, like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that I would have that same, like, anxiety. Like, I have anxiety for other reasons or, like, gut feelings for other reasons.
I see what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying?
You wouldn't...
Like, the confusion for me wouldn't be pinpointed to something like that.
What would it be pinpointed to? Like... They're gonna fucking die in a car accident or something?
Oh, I have that a lot. Oh my god, don't say that. Logan's driving right... No, she probably made it. It's fine.
She's already at Disneyland. It's fine.
But, like...
That's anxiety speaking.
Yeah, for sure.
You know?
But that's what's scary for me more so, like...
It's
am I have like, oh my god, I have had so many... This is not relationship based, but, like, I've had so many... So many thoughts of, like... In the middle of the night, like, or like right before going to bed, I get like this really big urge of anxiety that like my mom is not okay and like she's like in the well, that happened the other day, but like she's in the hospital, and then I'm like, oh my god, something's wrong. Like my gut's telling me that something's wrong. Like before that, my mom tells me that something's wrong, and then like I'll text him like, hey, love you, good night. She's like, I love you too, have a good night, and then I'm like, and I have to like talk myself down about, but like, yeah. I think that's a different way that I like get my gut
like
and
the
my anxiety
step confused. On a crack, break your brother's back type energy. Yeah. Like you're like, I should check on her. Yeah, I need to ask because I did step on a crack today. That was me. Yeah. I do have that too. Like, what if this is the last time you get to speak? You know what I mean? Like your gut, just gut. My God. Whoever she is telling you.
It's just straight up anxiety. And that's what's hard.
The deciphering the
My
two.
gut was never wrong, though.
I feel like you're... part. You know what? Maybe this is like a therapy thing. Don't know anymore.
Bring it up to your therapist.
Bring it up to... Like, I don't know, but maybe it's... Gut feelings aren't like based in...
relationships.
In anxiety. No, anxiety.
Oh.
Maybe a gut feeling... I'm just making shit up. Like, let's just make this work.
Actually...
Does that not make sense?
If I can pinpoint like where it is in my body, you know how like therapists right? Anxiety is more like chest and head related, and like gut is feeling like here. It's literally like a pit in my stomach.
That is cracking a code that's been cracked a million times in therapy.
No, because we do this all the time.
It's cracked again.
It's so crazy.
No, the code's been cracked again.
But like it feels very much like up here. Yeah, maybe your stomach a little bit, but not. It's not. I needed to be
reminded of it. I've literally talked about this in therapy.
Yeah, but like it sits here.
The gut feeling is gross.
It's gross. It hurts.
Yeah, the gut feeling. It's like, no, you need to end this. It's sitting there.
It's sitting there.
Up here, if it's up here at all, it's like because you're scared of the reaction or something or whatever.
It's like itchy, like, it's not itchy, but like...
Yeah, scratchy
inside on your chest.
Wow, that is a revelation. Okay, well, we've cracked the code.
All right.
So, gut feelings. Wow. I think I felt gut feeling in every single relationship I've been in. At least, like, long-term ones. I don't really think there's, like... dating gut... I mean, I guess a gut feeling, like, yeah, you're not gonna work out. Well, that gut feeling was wrong.
Well, actually, I don't know if did you have a gut feeling about it?
It was a confusing feeling, whatever it was.
I feel like you had a lot of this. There wasn't a lot of, like, this happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Because you were like, I don't want to get excited. I like this person.
Right.
But something can happen. And, like, I feel like that's where it was coming from versus, like, this is good. Like, I like this guy. Like, it wasn't like, I like this. You know what I mean?
The gesture.
If you're watching this, I'm just, like, pointing up to my head and chest versus my gut. My stomach.
Not her crotch. I like this.
This is speaking.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really know. I just don't care about that person anymore. So it's hard to put myself in that place again.
Like the identification's out there,
Yeah, it's not. And, like, it's so confusing.
I feel like it's, like, I know people, like, maybe you, like, if you've never experienced, you probably have experienced your gut feeling, but, like, it's very...
I feel like it's calm.
It's calm. It's, like, it kind of hurts a little bit sometimes, like, I don't know.
Like the consequences of the gut feeling is what's causing other emotions. But yeah, I think overall you're calm about it. Like, I would get in like arguments with an ex and it'd be like, well, maybe we should just end it. You know what I mean? Those kind of fucking arguments. Mm-hmm. And I would be like, okay. And it was like, yeah, let's end it. But why haven't we? Yeah. Like, we're over here threatening it, but then won't.
You push it.
You push the button.
Literally.
You push the button. Like,
I just want to say that I pushed the button.
But also everyone wants to say they push the fucking button at the end of the day. I always
push the button. Feels better. Talk about that.
I mean,
I've never been broken up with, so I don't know.
I've never been broken up with. Well, I don't know. The first one's really like a wash.
It's a wash because it's kind of mutual.
It was mutual, but also I needed to be rocked a little.
Yeah.
I needed to be smacked some sense in. Mm-hmm. Thank God.
Your life would have been crazy different right now.
Ew.
I don't know would we have been friends?
Probably not, because he's homophobic.
Right. No, you're actually right.
He's literally homophobic.
That is so funny.
Oh, wow. That's pretty crazy.
That's tea.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know.
Regardless of who pushes the button.
You'll know when you know.
You know when you know. And I think that's probably the scariest thing for everyone is, like, not knowing your gut feeling. Like, you're not acquainted with her. And your gut feeling, we're talking about relationships, but it doesn't have to be...
It's with, like...
any sort of interaction with the person.
Yeah.
Like, a gut feeling...
Or a decision you're making, like...
Okay, these are, like, crazy gut feelings that aren't even... These are the anxiety ones. Like, they're talking shit about me. You know what I mean?
That's anxiety.
That's anxiety, babe. But, like...
But sometimes I'd be thinking that's gut.
But it's not. It's not gut. It usually is never gut. When it's something that's, like, those people are... Whatever, like, something negative. She's feeding the anxiety right now.
The gut is eaten.
Like, I'm trying to think of a gut example of, like, a... I mean, sometimes they do be talking shit and you know for a fact.
And the gut is telling.
But that's, like, that's totally separate. Conversation. But, like, gut feeling otherwise.
I think also, like...
Like, they want space. Or, like, gut feeling...
I think we're also, like, pinpointing it to, like, a negative space.
Yeah, it could be a good thing.
I definitely feel like I didn't feel like the gut... I think that's what when people say, like, you know when you know. Like, the gut feeling is on the opposite end of, like, it feels peaceful and you're like, oh, I'm not really having to question the anxiety versus the gut. Like, it's just more so it's just sitting in the gut.
I see what you're saying.
You know?
Yeah, I don't know that I've... dabbled in the positive gut feelings quite yet.
Yeah.
In a relationship, romantically anyway. I mean, like, they're all technically nothing's negative.
Right.
Whatever.
It's more so like
neutral.
It just is, you know.
It just is over. But other than that, the when you know drives single people everywhere insane.
Yeah. Well, I think there's some more gut listening to do.
Or just, like, the right person coming up to me. When's that gonna happen? You wanna know what happened on my walk? Some man in a Prius pulls up. And he goes, hey, mama.
No. Instant.
I swear I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. And I'm listening to Promiscuous in my headphones. Yeah, and I literally looked at him and said nothing. I just stared at him.
Did you just drive away?
And he said a second sentence of some sort. He's like, hey, mama, what's good? Damn. And I just disgusted look, and then he drove away. I'm like, in what world were you thinking I wanted to be interrupted, number one? Period. And number two, you look like a short king. Don't even try right now.
Don't even try.
You see the legs.
Get out of the car.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Don't get out of there. That's scary. It's really scary.
Just stand up outside.
Stand up. That I try to think about all the time on my walk. This is probably so narcissistic of me. But I try to think on my walk, like, okay, if there was a really hot guy in a car and he pulled up to me, what would be the appropriate way to do it?
There wouldn't be one.
I know, but then I'm like,
shitty.
I'm fumbling a guy every time?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't fumble, but...
Well, maybe it's like... No, because it still might be feeling creepy.
You know, I also heard that you're supposed to create a routine in order to find somebody. It's also find a stalker, but number one. But two, you're supposed to frequent the same places all the time. because the first time he might not be confident enough to come up to you. So if you keep going and you keep singing, and I'm like, so I gotta spend $5 on a latte every fucking day for you to get the balls to talk to me?
Or a $14 cocktail every fucking weekend? That's crazy.
Get real. We need to start printing
money, please. Please.
Print money for me.
Come on. Coffee machine over there.
God bless.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's nothing to do. But gut feeling. Don't come up to me. It just isn't. We need the positive gut feeling. That's all I'm trying to say. Bring back the when you know, and actually knowing, because we just don't be knowing out here. We just don't. You say it, and then we think we know it. We meet the and then the walks away.
I didn't say. That was Logan.
No, whatever. Him.
I thought we were talking about something specific.
No. I mean, we could be, but...
To be fair, I had gut feeling on the other ones.
That they were no's? You're like, no, that they're yes. Let's go back to them.
They were yes. Yeah, girl, what?
I don't know. Okay. I had to clarify.
For the people.
But, like... Okay, interesting. Because you know how you have vetoes or whatever? Mm-hmm. Can you have a gut feeling about someone else's life and it actually be true, though?
I think so.
That gives me too much power, and I don't like that. Like, I have a gut feeling that they're not gonna last. You know what I mean? All fucked up.
I mean, people say that, and then I feel like there's sometimes, like, most of the time it's true. Like, when they do feel that.
But sometimes they're just haters.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that's fucked up, but I feel like you can.
You're allowed to. Do you always voice it?
No.
I think you should never voice it. I think you should
never speak about it.
Never speak about it unless it's like, this is going to be a life-changing moment. Like, we've hit a point. I don't know. Is it too late?
Isn't that everything, though?
Well, it's fair. Because I'm watching Summer House, as I've said, and I'm already almost on the most current season.
Jesus, girl.
I literally just have it playing in the background because I'm like, I just need to catch up because I'm annoyed.
Love Island?
The recent?
Uh-huh.
No.
Me either.
I can't even get into it yet because I'm like, I need to finish this drama, this bullshit first. But anyways, season 7 or whatever I'm on, one of them, Lindsay and Danielle, are best friends. But now Lindsay's dating, they were all best friends, Carl. They were 3 amigos type beat. And then now Lindsay and Carl are like getting married within like a year of dating officially. And Danielle's kind of freaking out. And Lindsay's like, fuck you, we're not friends anymore if you don't like us together. It was like a whole thing. And she doesn't have a gut feeling or anything.
But it's just like...
But she voiced her opinion of like, that's kind of weird that you're moving so fast. And then Lindsay cut her off entirely. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. But...
That's crazy.
I don't know where they're at this season. But anyways... Voicing gut feelings
for other people.
Yeah.
I just don't think that it's appropriate unless it's maybe asked of you.
What's your gut feeling for my life? It's a hard question to ask. And you got to be really receptive.
Like, I mean, I don't think you ever asked me, like, when, the first time. I don't think you ever asked me,
with the first boyfriend?
No, the second boyfriend, but first time cheating situation. Like...
Do you think he did it?
I think
I
you
did. And you were like, honestly, I don't know.
But I did know. And I didn't know how to tell you. But at the same time, I was like, I can't say anything because
then you won't bring me around or whatever. Your gut feeling was she's going to be with him.
She's going to be with him and I can't fuck it up for myself.
Right.
But that's also fair. Just like, I mean, we kind of said like, but it looks like him.
It does.
But it looks like him. That was my way of saying it's him. But at the same time, like, I kept saying, like,
God, what a time.
Even though I knew, I'm like, you're still gonna make the decision, even if it fucking was him and you knew it was him. Like, it's you still make that decision for yourself.
Yeah.
And whether or not, like, I knew
you can't be like, no, but it's him,
right?
Sam.
And be like, you need to break up with him. Like,
maybe you should have.
Maybe I should have.
I'm just kidding. It probably was for the best. I had to do it on my own time.
Right. And that's the part that I'm like, even if you have the gut feeling for someone else, I don't think that, like...
Just gets them nowhere at the end of the day if someone else is deciding things for them. Like, there's a reason they are making that decision. Yeah.
A lot of people do live off of other people's gut feelings, though. Like, I
can
think of a lot of, like, friendship... Maybe, like, not in real life, but, like, on TV. Like, a lot of friendships where, like...
Like, on what show?
They really relate... So, like, for example... I mean, her gut feeling was right. But, like, remember Micah and her best friend on Love is Blind?
Oh, yeah.
And how her best friend was like,
I
this
don't like
isn't
this
blah,
guy.
whatever.
Yeah.
She kind of like took it on, but also, was his name Paul?
I don't remember,
I think
honestly.
it was Paul. Piece of shit, you know?
Yeah. I caught the...
Mm-hmm.
Right. I don't know if that's his name, though.
It is Paul.
I don't know.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm gonna be dead if it's not. I'm
Paul
dead.
and Micah. I knew it.
Ew, he's gross. Anyways, yeah, her friend was right, but she was about to lose the friendship over it. Like, she should have dropped it after expressing the,
Yeah.
like, that's how I feel, but, I love you
but
and I
love
support you.
Yeah.
But
her
no,
friend was a little
she was
intense.
like,
Could you imagine
crazy eyes.
me being like, yeah, no, Sam, I know he cheated on you.
Right.
But it's up to you. Could you?
But up to you.
But
I
up to
mean, yeah, he's a
I wish
piece
I
of
had
shit.
a veto then, though, but then you couldn't have said shit.
I know, we didn't have vetoes. We finally grew up and hit 25 and said vetoes are necessary.
We don't have the time.
Yeah, we're running out of time here. Okay, the clocks are ticking. I can't even get into the when you know because I've never had that gut feeling. So it's not even describable. None of you bitches can even describe. You guys are like, no, you just when you know.
It's just like kind of thing about like when you know a bad thing, like the gut feelings are for a bad thing. Like think about it, they're for a good thing though.
Right, but those are like so intermixed with anxiety. You know what I mean? That it feels like
Usually.
a bigger feeling.
But I think it's when like you feeling you can't decipher between the anxiety and the gut feeling when you haven't listened enough to your gut feeling. Because you could differentiate the two. You know what I mean?
Certain people just really fuck that up for me. I'm not here to name names, but there's a few of you who have really muddied the waters there. But that's on me.
But
that's on me to take forward, and we are. But like, see, that's the thing. Even when you like think you know, and you know, or whatever, and then you're like, oh, I was wrong, because then you didn't actually know.
But I don't think have you.
But
Felt
then you
that way
didn't
before?
know, I guess. I've felt like at peace with the decisions, but I've never like.
But that's not knowing.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
That's just like I made the decision. We're gonna write it out. You know.
Yeah, not in the bad one though. In the one that nothing bad happened in that relationship, and then I felt good about it. You know what I mean? I was like, this is good. Nothing bad is happening.
I mean, exactly. You were testing the waters. You were like, I couldn't tell. Okay, my gut feeling didn't happen. Like, for example, for the one that everything went awry and bad. I didn't know it from like the jump when I met him. You know,
we should have. There should have
been a gut feeling.
Those flags were flying, and
but
we
listen,
didn't.
I was having a fun summer.
We were having a fun summer,
so I didn't care, or we both didn't care.
Layla,
look at it.
I'm sorry. She's fucking beefing with that bag.
She's having fun.
Oh, sorry for the brief intermission. My cat was attacking a bag. Anyways, things were going good, so it felt positive.
I think it was also too soon to tell. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you don't know right in the beginning. If you do know right from the fucking beginning,
because these when you know motherfuckers will be like, "Isn't the second I laid eyes on that?"
I mean,
shut up. Maybe you, but did she?
Oh, that's your stomach. I thought that was Layla out there.
No. I mean, you can't speak for her. You don't know.
No, I mean,
but she's expressed.
But she's expressed that she did, but she was just scared. And that's
That's a whole nother beast.
Another beast.
She knew and then ignored.
But it's got spooky.
So the gut feeling, she knew, but...
Mm-hmm. And then it was like gut feeling. It's like, oh my God, anxiety because this is crazy. You know what I mean?
What the heck? Like...
But, I don't know.
When you know, you know. Yeah, whatever, Lana.
Oh my God, happy summer.
Oh, what day
officially
is it?
today.
The 20th.
Today's summer solstice.
Summer gut feeling.
Actually, that makes sense because it's like almost 8 p.m. and it's still light out.
Yeah, isn't it like the sun's not going to set till after 8 p.m. these days? Mm-hmm. That's tea. Well, we're going to the beach tomorrow to kick off
summer.
Officially being summer. Well, that's all I have to say on when you know, because I haven't known.
I think I
Well, I
can't-
have known, but just in
in the bad way.
the ending it ways,
Same.
not in the keeping it ways.
I
Well,
know the keeping it way too, but it I don't know. Same feeling, different.
yeah, I need. Am I right? Because I don't know.
It's an indescribable
It's
feeling.
it's also just like, it's not even like anyone in a relationship is doing anything wrong by feeling it and like saying it because it's true or whatever. But when you're single, it's just like, yeah, you know. And then the second you become a when you know,
You're
you know,
like, but
bitch.
when you know,
yeah,
you know.
literally. Then all of a sudden it's like, well, like, you guys just like don't get it. Like, I just know now.
It's like you've joined a cult and you can't
Yes,
talk about it.
Literally, it's like, oh, they're with their soulmate. Yeah.
They
They know.
They're gone.
They know. They know something you don't.
What can I say?
It's an indescribable feeling, clearly. But one day we'll all have it if you don't have it yet. And if you have it, then I'm really happy for you.
And some people know.
And then?
No, they know.
Fumble it?
No.
Oh.
They know that they don't want to know. And that's on period.
Okay. Dynamics.
Like, you don't want a romantic relationship. You're, what's the word?
Asexual.
No.
Oh.
Asexual is like just about sex. Like, you just don't.
Oh, yeah, no connection or...
What is it called? Whatever.
That thing.
I'm not being very inclusive right now, but.
I'm sorry, we don't know that. Educate us in the comments. Kindly.
Kindly,
please. We are trying.
But
Them.
sometimes you know that you don't want to know.
You think they genuinely... But then they don't. I feel like they never know because they don't want to.
No, they know that they don't want that. That they don't want to feel
But they
that.
acknowledge that...
They don't... I know we can't fathom it.
That's crazy.
But there's some people that don't want a romantic love. It's like not part of their purpose, their life in this.
Sure.
But that's a thing.
Well, kudos to you for knowing what the fuck you want. And knowing when you know and still ignoring it.
Not ignoring it, just.
But like, how
deciding.
does the other person want it? Like, what if my person is that?
There's no way that your person is that. Because
Hello, why not? Because clearly they knew.
I'm confused on what you think you know right now.
Because when you know, but then that person said, nah, but I'm not gonna. If that's my person.
No, I'm saying like it's like I don't know,
They know that they
don't want to ever know.
I thought it was like, I met you.
No.
And I have the gut feeling, but no.
I was like, fuck that.
Okay, that makes more sense. Right.
Yeah, they just know that they don't want that.
Got it.
that
That's
they
the
don't
gut
wanna know.
feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had like that, like the gut, like I want to be friends with somebody and not romantically pursue something.
Period. Gut feeling.
I knew.
Yeah. You just feel it.
When you know, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Just the same way, but in a different way.
But in a this is for life way.
Right.
That's
So.
a weird way.
We'll leave you with that one.
All right, folks. As always, please comment, subscribe, like, interact with us in any way, and rate us if you have not. And we'll see you guys in the voting hour.